Watches are a great accessory, not only for telling time, but they can also be a good way to show off your personality. But picking out the right one can be a little overwhelming because of all the options. In this video, we'll show you some of the different watch styles available here at Apt and talk a little about some features you can find on them. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to click the link in the description after the video to shop our full selection. There are 4 main factors to consider when you're choosing a watch: budget, style, complications, and movement. Having a budget in mind is essential when you're picking out a new watch. They can range so much in price that if you go into the process without one, you could find yourself spending way too much for features you don't need, or may not appreciate, or not spending enough and ending up with a watch that doesn't do what you need it to. Once you have your budget in mind, you'll be able to narrow down your choices a lot easier. Then you have the style. This involves the wrist strap as well as the case. Cases can be found in several different shapes and sizes. Generally, a small watch face will look best on a small wrist, while a large watch face will look best on a large wrist. But as fashion and trends change, this isn't always going to be the case. There's also a wide variety of materials you'll want to consider. Cases can be made out of anything from precious metals like gold or platinum to more durable materials like titanium, silicone, or rubber. So be sure what you're getting is going to be durable enough for what you intend to use it for. And this is the same for the strap material as well. You wouldn't necessarily want a snakeskin strap on a watch you plan on wearing while you're out hiking. Next are the complications. These are essentially the things the watch does outside of just telling the time. Do you need a second time zone, stopwatch, alarms, thermometer, moon phase? These are all features that you can find on different watches, but the more complicated the watch, the more expensive it generally becomes. And this is where you need to consider what features you actually need. Lastly are the different movements. Those are quartz, manual, and automatic. Quartz movements are great because they're inexpensive to manufacture, they keep accurate time, and they don't require maintenance outside of changing the battery every once in a while. And some models are solar powered, so they don't even need that. Quartz watches are available in digital, analog, or a combination of the two. Manual and automatic watches can be lumped into the same category since they both need to be wound. Manual means you're physically spinning the crown, so it needs to be done every day or two to make sure it keeps running. Automatic watches have a pendulum inside that rotates as you move throughout the day to keep the watch wound. Because of their more complicated designs, these are typically going to command a higher price and require regular maintenance to ensure they keep accurate time. But there's also more prestige associated with them. These are the types of watches that have sweeping second-hand movements instead of the clunkier-looking ticking that you'd see on a quartz watch. In the end, it really comes down to your personal preference. If you're happy with the watch you choose, then it's a good watch. If you need help selecting a new watch or have any questions, be sure to contact our experts here at Apt. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching.